Are you willing to dive into the secrets of boosting your wealth and reaching ultimate financial independence? Or excited about finding a way to live off your passive income? If you're thinking a resounding yes, then congratulations. You've just entered the hub of financial wisdom. In this video, we're going to explore how to carefully grow your wealth and live a life fueled by smart investments. Let's embark on this journey together and discover the strategies to make it happen. I'm so excited to have you here for another amazing session. I want to start by telling you a story.
In the middle of a vibrant city, where tall buildings reach for the sky and dreams are big, there was a tale about Sir Reginald. He learned an important lesson about owning things and how we see them. In the midst of the busy city life, there was Sir Reginald, a man who had quite a bit of wealth and was highly respected. He took great joy in his special collection of gems. Among them, there was one that truly caught my eye, a breathtaking emerald of extraordinary beauty. It was as big as a quail's egg, and was said to have been discovered in the deepest caverns of Colombia. Reginald, enchanted by the gem's allure, made the decision to sell his lovely coastal villa in order to obtain this extraordinary jewel. Every evening, in the cozy glow of his study's lamp, he would admire the gem's stunning brilliance, getting completely captivated by its enchanting deep green color. But you know how it goes with treasured secrets. They don't usually stay hidden for long. A dear friend, filled with a mix of admiration and envy, came up with a plan. One magical night, the precious emerald mysteriously disappeared from its pedestal, leaving Sir Reginald feeling quite sad and shocked. However, after the theft occurred, Sir Reginald's old friend, Lord Nathaniel, kindly offered a voice of reason. When Nathaniel noticed how much Reginald was suffering, he kindly connected him with an incredibly talented craftsman who could make a replica so amazing that even a jeweler would have a hard time telling it apart from the real thing. What is the main idea behind Nathaniel's advice? Reginald found so much joy in the stone because it was simply beautiful and held special memories for him, not because of how much it cost or how rare it was. With the replica sitting comfortably on his desk, Sir Reginald quickly understood the significance of Nathaniel's words. The facsimile made him just as happy because what really mattered was the joy it brought, not where it came from or how much it was worth. Sir Reginald's journey with the emerald is such a touching reminder. Riches, whether in beauty or value, should bring joy rather than be burdens of possession. Because when it comes down to it, true wealth isn't about what we possess, but about the positive emotions it brings us, guiding us to find happiness beyond material things. You know, this situation really shows us something important about wealth. It shouldn't control us, but instead, it should help us live a meaningful and satisfying life. Money has three main uses. A, you can save it. B, spend it. C, or invest it. But if you hoard it without enjoying its benefits or sharing its joys, it can come back to haunt you. The key is to find a balance between saving and spending, so you don't end up wasting or losing your money. Today I've got some awesome investment tips to share with you. These pearls of wisdom will help you navigate your financial journey like a pro, no matter how much you know about money. So let's dive in. Get ready to dive into the vast ocean of financial knowledge with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the adventure. When it comes to your finances, it's important to start by acknowledging how crucial your job is in building a strong financial future. Don't you think we've all daydreamed about quitting our jobs and living a life where our investments provide us with financial freedom and happiness? It's like turning our dreams into reality, right? This vision isn't just limited to a few people. It really connects with a lot of folks. Yeah, it's true that only a few people actually achieve it, mostly because they don't have enough money saved up, a solid plan, or a job that pays well. Hey, don't forget that your job isn't just about paying the bills. It's actually your ticket to financial freedom, whether you're working in a company or running your own business. It's really important to have a strong connection with your job, something that really aligns with your passion and expertise. That way, you can use it as a stepping stone to reach your financial goals. As we continue on our journey, it's really important to set aside a good chunk of your earnings to build up a nest egg that gives you financial freedom. Imagine a life where you don't have to worry about money, and you can explore the world freely with all the time in the world. This is not just a pipe dream, but something that you can actually achieve. So here's the deal. If you want to unlock the door to financial independence and a happy life, you've got to start saving a good chunk of money every month. Then, you've got to be smart about where you put that money, so it can make more money for you without you having to do much. That's the secret to living the good life. But remember, this journey requires determination, foresight, and smart financial planning. To really make the most of your money, you'll want to focus on a few key things. First, it's all about being smart with your spending and finding ways to save. Then, you'll want to explore different ways to boost your income. And finally, you'll want to make sure you have a solid plan in place for saving your hard-earned cash. It's all about finding that balance and making your money work for you. It's also really important to consider your own risk tolerance and time frame when picking investments. Dividend stocks are a great investment choice. They provide a steady and increasing passive income, which can help you reach your financial goals faster. Also, it's really important to understand the difference between investment and speculation on this journey. Investing is like having a trustworthy friend who helps you steadily grow your money. On the other hand, speculation is more like a risky gamble where you might make quick gains, but it's also quite unpredictable. It's a good idea to balance your portfolio by investing in stable assets and setting aside a smaller portion for speculation. This way, you can enjoy the benefits of both without risking your financial security. Hey there! I've got a super interesting story about Richard Branson that I think you'll love. This amazing business magnate took a brave step by exploring the exciting space tourism industry. He's always been a forward thinker, but this adventure had its fair share of bumps, especially when his company, Virgin Galactic, faced some unexpected challenges in 2021. It caused some major setbacks for the brand, and a lot of people were curious about what would happen next for commercial space travel. This story really shows how risky it can be to speculate, and it reminds us how important it is to have a balanced approach to financial planning and investing. Hey, would you like to join me as we uncover more secrets in this financial journey? Please feel free to share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. Let's create a community where we can learn, grow, and prosper together. When we think about the timeless wisdom of investment guru Warren Buffett, first and foremost, you must never suffer a financial loss. Rule 2. You must never forget the first rule. These guidelines place a greater emphasis on the need for investing methods that prioritize the preservation of money above high-risk speculation. This is his way of highlighting the need of taking a prudent and well-reasoned approach to investing, in which the primary goal is to protect one's capital rather than to maximize one's profits. Buffett is recognized for his long-term investing plans, which are often focused on the fundamentals of a firm rather than on the short-term swings of the market. These guidelines are one reason why he is so successful. If you enjoyed this discussion, please let us know by commenting, "Want more." This will help us create similar content in the future. It's really important to grasp how quickly things can change when it comes to building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Making smart investments can help protect your finances in case of unexpected economic downturns. It's really important to not get too comfortable and assume that your current investment or job will always be successful. Make sure you're smart about protecting and growing your money so you can set yourself up for a strong financial future. Yeah, it's important to understand that both business sectors and investments go through different phases and economic cycles. Nothing stays the same forever, you know? Let's talk about the earlier boom in the digital camera and camcorder sector, for example. Oh, the market was really thriving at the beginning of the century, but now it's almost disappeared, you know? It's been overshadowed by all these fancy new technologies. So this story is all about how Kodak, once a big player in the industry, ended up falling apart. It really shows us just how important it is to have a good plan and be able to adapt to changes. You know, back in the day, Kodak used to be a huge player in the photography world, but they really didn't want to adapt to the digital revolution, and that ended up being their downfall. Now they're just a fraction of what they used to be. It's kind of sad, really. This story really shows how success can come and go, and how life can change in unexpected ways. Well, nowadays, even if you have a stable job, there's no guarantee that you won't experience unexpected financial changes. Imagine this. You're in your 30s or 40s, living your best life, enjoying a comfortable lifestyle, and saving up for the future. But suddenly everything changes in the blink of an eye. This situation really shows why it's important to manage your money wisely. It's all about using your savings carefully to protect yourself from any unexpected challenges that might come your way. Oh, absolutely. It's important to keep in mind that compound interest can really work wonders when it comes to growing your wealth. It's especially handy during tough economic times. When it comes to investments, it's important to recognize that the future is uncertain. No matter how much you know or how skilled you are, it's not always easy to predict market trends. So let's talk about Alice's story as an example. Even though she did a lot of research and analysis, her confidence got the best of her, and she didn't pay attention to market trends. As a result, she ended up losing a lot of money. This story is basically a warning, showing us how important it is to be humble and adaptable when it comes to investing. It's a reminder that we should always be aware that the market can be unpredictable. The next step on our journey to financial independence is all about feeling empowered through making informed decisions. Yeah, it's really important to be able to separate the useful information from all the noise when it comes to financial advice, especially with so many different sources like social media and acquaintances. If you want to take control of your financial future, it's important to have the knowledge to recognize both the opportunities and threats that come your way. If you dive into the world of financial learning through books, podcasts, and blogs, you'll not only improve your investment skills, but also set yourself up for financial independence. I would want to tell you about the incredible journey that Jamie Rogers, a person who exemplifies perseverance and tenacity, has been on. A startling development took place when the individual became ingrained in the tough world of journalism. Jamie reached extraordinary financial heights as a result of his dogged dedication to study and natural talent in the area of real estate investing. Observing this transformation into something new is very awe-inspiring, isn't it? Jamie started along this route in an effort to liberate herself from the confines of her financial situation and pursue more expansive views. They did not stop working hard, and as a result, not only did they collect a sizable fortune, but they also made it a point to teach others from the knowledge they had gained. Now Jamie serves as a model for others to follow, proving that anybody with the willpower and skills to do so can overcome obstacles of any kind and make a significant contribution to their field. Hey there, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Jamie's journey and the valuable lessons it teaches. Feel free to share your insights with us. Also, we're really excited to hear about your personal strategies for achieving financial freedom and prosperity. Feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts and preferred approaches. As we continue to talk about ways to grow your wealth and succeed with your investments, it's important to remember that your own actions have a big impact on your financial prosperity, rather than relying on others. Just remember, you're the one in charge of your finances. It's important to take good care of them. I'm not sure if it's the best idea to completely trust a manager, advisor, or representative with all of your financial resources. It's really important to learn how to manage your money yourself. You can always get help from professionals, but it's still a good idea to keep an eye on things. You might be wondering why I'm emphasizing this, right? Just to make sure we're on the same page, it's really important for you to keep an eye on your business's finances, even if you've delegated the financial calculations to someone else. Being vigilant helps you catch and fix any issues right away so that everything runs smoothly. If you trust someone without checking what they're doing, it could really mess up your future. It might even mess up your money situation and make things really unstable. Moving on to the next tip for boosting your wealth and refining your investment strategy, it's important to keep in mind that everyone's path to financial success is unique. You know, there's no pre-packaged course or digital currency out there that can just magically turn you into a millionaire overnight. It's just not realistic. You know what they say. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. As an investor, it's really important to be able to tell the difference between trustworthy opportunities and passing trends. This way, you can avoid feeling upset or regretful about your financial decisions along the way. Avoid those quick-fix solutions that promise to make you rich overnight. Another important aspect of growing your wealth is making sure it's protected for future generations. The reason people want to accumulate wealth is to leave a lasting legacy for future generations. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that throughout history there have been so many cases where people got caught up in fraudulent schemes or faced market downturns, which made them give up on investing altogether. Hey, remember that dot-com bubble back in the early 2000s? It was crazy. One of the big casualties was pets.com. It's a classic example of what can happen when people invest in super hyped-up ventures without really knowing what they're getting into. Oh, I've got another enlightening tale to tell you all today. The story centers on a guy called Jordan Belfort, who is famously known as the Wolf of Wall Street. This person was responsible for orchestrating a big scam via his stock brokerage company, which resulted in a large number of investors losing significant amounts of money. Isn't it a fascinating story that implores you to proceed with caution in anything you do? These kinds of stories serve as a jarring reminder of how critical it is to protect our financial holdings and to strategically cultivate them over the course of time. Now that you are aware of the potential dangers, you are probably considering how you can avoid them and still make sound decisions about your investments. Acquiring a vast amount of information in the fields in which you have decided to work, in conjunction with the advice of seasoned financial professionals, is the best way to ensure success in your investing endeavors. Always keep in mind that the key to profitable investing is being well informed. We're really interested in hearing your thoughts on these investment disasters. Have you or anyone you know ever been in similar situations? How can you make sure your wealth stays safe and lasts for future generations? Hey, feel free to drop your thoughts and strategies in the comments section. In our next guideline on elevating your wealth and thriving through investments, we're going to talk about the smart use of debt. Sound good? Are you using debt as a way to gain an advantage or as something that could potentially hold you back? In our upcoming segment, we're going to give you all the info you need to make smart decisions about managing your debt. It's a super important skill to have if you want to achieve financial independence. Can't wait to share these insights with you. So let's say you have $50,000 and you're ready to start your own business. So here's the plan. You get a $50,000 loan to kickstart your business. It's a smart move because you'll use the money to create something that will make you money in return. It's all about using debt wisely to build a valuable asset. Imagine a situation where someone has only $5,000, but they decide to take out a loan of $50,000 to buy a car. This kind of decision is not very wise because it leads to a lot of debt, which is unnecessary and excessive. Plus, the loan is being used to buy something that loses value over time, which is not a good investment. Wow, these examples really show how some people use debt wisely while others use it recklessly. Good debt helps you make progress with your finances, while bad debt holds you back and can lead to financial problems. So, using debt wisely can really help you on your journey to financial freedom, but if you use it recklessly, it can seriously hurt your financial well-being. Before you decide to take on any debt, take a moment to reflect and ask yourself these questions. Is this debt helpful or harmful? Is it too much or just doable? Is it helping me reach my goals or getting in the way of my progress? If you take some time to really think about these questions, it will help you handle your debt better and avoid unnecessary problems. If you're interested in a comprehensive guide on using debt to build wealth, let me know by commenting debt. Keep an eye out for our next segment, where we'll be diving deeper into how you can grow your wealth by using different investment strategies. We'll be sharing some valuable insights, so make sure you don't miss it. Imagine having a colorful collection of delicate eggs all ready to be traded for a nice amount of money at the nearby marketplace. Oh no, what a bummer. While you were on your journey, something went wrong. You tripped and sadly the precious eggs got destroyed. Wow, this scenario really shows how risky it can be to rely solely on one source for your financial expectations and resources. It's not a great idea to rely too much on just one investment to secure your financial future. Investments can be really unpredictable, kind of like a roller coaster with its ups and downs. So it's risky to put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. It's really hard to predict exactly what will happen in the financial market. So it's a good idea to spread out your investments across different options like different products, sectors, and even currencies. Using this strategy not only helps you reduce your risks, but it also increases your chances of making big profits in the long term. Do you agree that it's a smart move to diversify your investments? We'd love to hear about how you're building a diverse portfolio and what investment methods you prefer. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Moving on to the next point about increasing wealth, it's important to avoid overspending and indulging too much in expenses. These days, With consumerism everywhere, people often measure their happiness by what they buy. This could make you want to splurge on things that you don't really need. But you know what? If you make it a habit to spend wisely and only within your means, you can avoid getting into unnecessary debt and actually embrace a peaceful and minimalist lifestyle that brings you contentment and gratitude. Living this way might make some people curious, but it also promotes a healthy way of enjoying what you have without wasting resources. Also, it's important to consider how you can take advantage of tax benefits to help build your wealth. It's a powerful tool that you should definitely embrace. If you're smart about understanding tax regulations, you can really reduce your expenses and increase the money you have available to invest. You can achieve this in a few different ways. For example, you can take advantage of deductions on your mortgage or business loan interests. Another option is to invest in things that generate passive income, which are usually taxed at a lower rate than active income. If you really grasp and use these little details of tax laws, it can really boost your financial know-how and help you become financially independent. Also, it's really important to create a portfolio that can hold its own even when the economy is going through tough times. This way, you can protect your finances from market slumps and other financial emergencies. One thing you could consider is adding assets like gold or silver to your portfolio. These types of assets have a track record of staying strong and making money even when the market is tough. They can act as a safety net for you during market downturns. When it comes to growing your wealth, it's important to be smart about it. Taking a careful and thoughtful approach can make a big difference. Hey, have you ever thought about how having a structured and simple plan could actually help you achieve financial independence? It's pretty cool to think about, right? Absolutely. By adopting a smart investment strategy, you can overcome common obstacles that investors often face and speed up your journey towards financial independence. Let's talk about how not having a strategy when it comes to investing can often result in making big mistakes. Investments can be quite complex, and it's important to understand all the details in order to make profitable decisions in the long term. An investment plan is like having a wise mentor by your side. It helps you make smart investment choices and avoid making mistakes due to lack of knowledge or experience. This way, you won't miss out on any opportunities or lose money. Also, an investment plan can be really helpful in keeping track of how you're doing in reaching your financial goals. So, let's say you want to have a peaceful retirement with a steady income. It's really important to have a realistic idea of how much money you need to save up and how long it will take to reach that goal. So, let's say you want to make around $80,000 a year through your investments. So, if you're thinking about it, you'd need at least $1 million as capital. That's assuming you can get an 8% annual return. So here's the thing. How much can you save every month? And more importantly, how can you make your savings grow even more? If you're finding that your savings and earnings aren't cutting it, maybe it's time to reassess your short-term goals. Having a well-crafted investment plan is not just a financial roadmap, you know. It's so much more than that. It can also help you make your dreams come true. You can set aside money for specific goals, like buying a new home, starting a business, traveling the world, or retiring early. Not only does this help you stay disciplined with your investments, but it also helps you clearly see what you want to achieve financially. But having a plan has more benefits than just helping with financial literacy and motivation. It's really important to think about investments as just one part of your overall financial picture. You want to make sure you're finding a good balance between saving money and spending it wisely. It's not just about making smart investment decisions, but also about using your money to improve your lifestyle. Instead of thinking of money as something that brings hardship, try seeing it as a tool that can bring you freedom, happiness, and new opportunities that you didn't have before. When you hit those financial milestones, it's totally okay to treat yourself a little. Take a portion of your earnings and enjoy it without feeling stressed or unhappy. It's all about celebrating your progress. Financial objectives are definitely important, but it's also crucial to remember that there are other important aspects of life that shouldn't be overshadowed. Make sure to cherish those special moments with your loved ones because we never know how much time we have together. Tomorrow is always uncertain, so let's make the most of today. So as you work towards your financial goals, don't be afraid to treat yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you want to keep growing your wealth through investments, it's important to connect with people who have already achieved financial success. They can give you some valuable tips and insights. Imagine this. If you were really excited about becoming a guitar pro, wouldn't you rather hang out with skilled musicians instead of beginners? Yeah, it's the same when it comes to financial growth too. Being around people who have already achieved what you want can be super inspiring and helpful. They can give you guidance and motivation that can be like striking gold. Building connections with people who are knowledgeable about finance can be challenging, but it's definitely worth it. Having genuine relationships with them can lead to getting valuable advice, or even finding lucrative opportunities. Next, it's really important to avoid falling into the trap of negativity when it comes to your financial journey. Being pessimistic can really make it hard to see all the potential opportunities that are out there. It might even cause you to make impulsive decisions when it comes to investing, and on top of that, it can really bring you down and make you unhappy. Instead, try to think positively and focus on the bright side of things. This can help you see the potential for growth and make your investment experience more enjoyable. You know, nurturing optimism can actually do wonders for your investment skills and make you feel happier overall. Trust us on this one. We'd love to hear how you bring optimism into your daily routines, especially when it comes to investments. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Wow! You've got yourself awesome tips to help you grow your finances and make a steady income from your investments. If you're looking to achieve financial independence, these suggestions can really help. They're based on solid financial principles and real-life experiences. Just make sure to put in the effort and stay consistent with them. They can be your allies on your financial journey. Just a friendly reminder, these solutions aren't magical fixes. They require dedication, patience, and resilience. It's really important to be willing to put in effort, learn new things, and be flexible when things change. You should be the architect of your future, avoiding relying too much on others or luck. Most importantly, make sure you enjoy the journey, not just the end goal. I think it's important to see money as something useful rather than just a final objective. When you handle it wisely, it can be a reliable friend on your financial journey. We're simply saying that you shouldn't put off beginning your financial journey any longer than you already have. Let's get this day off to a good start by ensuring that each day is productive. Please note that the following video is intended only for instructional purposes and is not to be interpreted in any way as financial advice. Before making any choices about investments, it is highly recommended to carry out extensive study and consult with financial professionals. The value of assets may fluctuate, and just because a certain object performed well in the past does not guarantee that it will continue to do so in the future. Before determining how and where to invest your money, you should first determine the level of risk that you are willing to take and the goals that you have about your financial situation. Before we wrap up, we want to recommend that you watch our previous videos if you are interested in gaining further knowledge on how to safeguard your financial situation. We appreciate your being here today. We really hope that you had a wonderful time and that you found this discussion to be informative and entertaining. If you like it, please show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up, talking about it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel so that you may see more great videos on how to grow your wealth. See you at the next meeting. I hope you have great success with your investments and that life continues to be good for you in the years to come.